MSB here, and welcome to another card breakdown. Today we'll be looking at Uruunaz. Now, I'm not quite sure how I can do this card, and my last Season 2 card breakdown, justice. Card movement effects have been done to death. Jokes? Well, people already know I'm not funny. Gregorian chant? Definitely not that again. Wait, I got it. Lens Flare. J.J. Abrams, eat your heart out. Uruunaz is a unique PvP troop card with a 7 cost, 3 blood threshold, 5 attack, 5 defense, and the flight keyword. And the art. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Dragons always get the best art. In fact, Mr. Desktop Background here has at one point or another been center stage on nearly every Hex fan site. The site casualhex.com actually changed its graphical layout for that express reason. Icepick, the creator of casualhex.com, still expresses his love for dragons, and Uruunaz in particular though, as well as posting numerous other engaging and entertaining Hex articles. So, be sure to take a look at the site. The link is in the description below. When Uruunaz enters play, your opponent immediately buries cards from their deck equal to Uruunaz's current cost. While this card is in play, any other troop that enters play also causes additional mill equal to the troop's current cost. Then, if Uruunaz is ever able to deal combat damage to your opponent, you're able to pull any troop from that champion's graveyard and put it into play under your control, which again triggers the mill effect based on its current cost. This vicious cycle of mill, damage, reanimation, and subsequent mill enables an alternate win condition for your deck. Even if you can't manage to reduce your opponent's health to 0, you can eventually win by burying your opponent's entire deck. Pairing Uruunaz with a Warlock Inquisitor, whose cost keeps increasing, and something like Relentless Corruption could ensure victory even if your opponent is playing a heavy control or life gain deck that uses cards like Blinding Light and Inner Conflict to prevent Uruunaz's on-damage effect from ever proccing. In fact, okay, that's enough. If the Star Trek reboot taught me anything, it's that the comedic value of over-the-top lens flare usage can't carry a production. Oh, okay, thanks I guess. Anyway, if milling is your focus, replaying Uruunaz can have a significant impact on your opponent's deck. Since the wording on the card states the bury effect takes place when Uruunaz or another troop enters play, when a second Uruunaz is played, both mill effects would trigger, prior to you having to choose which copy is buried due to the unique keyword. Burying 14 cards for 7 resources can be a late-game finisher for mill decks. Now, that said, looking at this card for competitive constructive PvP, the 7 resource cost is just too prohibitive for what Uruunaz brings to your deck. If you include a card that costs 7 or more resources in your deck, a significant investment to say the least, it should provide you with an immediate impact. For example, compare this card to His Majesty King Gabriel. When he enters play, Gabriel not only summons a second troop, Boldheart, but also gives a buff to all your other troops. On the turn he's played, Gabriel does more than just bring a big creature to the field. Sure, Uruunaz also mills 7 cards, but in a 60-card deck, that's likely not a killing blow or a huge momentum shift. As such, while Uruunaz will certainly see use in general PvP decks, there are certainly more powerful win conditions. In draft, Uruunaz is a bomb, no doubt about it, but 7 resources for, again, no immediate impact is steep. If you manage to pick up enough stall options during the draft, or if you can force them after taking Uruunaz, then getting him out can close matches. Looking at PvE, the Helm makes Uruunaz open up a can of whoop-ass the first time he successfully gets through to your opponent. Not only could you end up getting a bunch of troops from this effect, but remember, each troop also triggers the mill effect too. The fiery scene in the background of this card? Yeah, that's the smoldering ruins of your opponent's deck. The armor could bury between 3 to 7 or potentially more cards, depending on the ramp or other shards your deck uses. Sure, when paired with the helm it's nice, but likely unnecessary unless it enables some sort of super set bonus. So yeah, you can just get rid of that one. Oh, okay. No, wait! That's the good one! What are you doing? No, not the template too! Jerk. Thank you for watching Season 2 of my card breakdown series. With the Hex Alpha releasing on October 8th, I'll have lots of Hex content for you, and I'd love to hear what kind of videos you'd like to see. I'm very thankful for the support provided by the Hex community and to everyone who has taken the time to subscribe. As always, I'm MSB, wishing you good games and good times.